World Championship against Super Crazy? That is if Masha Slamovich is indeed JCW World Champion tomorrow night in Los Angeles. Because up next, head-to-head with a returning Jordan Cruz.
Our next contest is a singles bout set for one fall for the Jersey Championship Wrestling World Championship.
Jordan Cruz with a career-threatening fractured fibula, fighting like hell to make it back to the squared circle in record time.
Introducing first, he is the challenger. This is Jordan Cruz.
For my money, Jordan Cruz, one of the very best in the world today. He's been deserving of these type of opportunities for a very long time, and tonight arguably the biggest of his career. It is not the first time that Jordan Cruz has challenged for the JCW World title, but it is the first time he has done so against back-to-back winners of the Jersey Championship.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of Moscow, Russia. She is the TNA Knockouts World Champion and the current reigning, defending JCW World Champion, Masha Slamovich.
As you can see, defending that TNA Knockouts title across both her native TNA and WWE NXT respectively. But the real story, 2 weeks ago, Masha Slamovich getting through the likes of the Amazing Red, Marcus Mathers, Leon Slater, and Alec Price, en route to her second successful Jersey J Cup. 2 in a row. But if there's anyone who can do it, if there's anyone who can stop the seemingly unstoppable 385-day reign of Russian Dynamite, it is Jordan Cruz. Coming back from this injury, he is so determined, he is so ready to show the world what he's got, what he's made of here against Masha. Cruz again, a regular here in our West Coast events, knows that winning that JCW World title would propel him to regularity here in the GCW Pantheon. It is indeed a JCW World Championship for a reason. Masha here, cartwheeling out of dodge, looking to escape with this lock, reversing the momentum, taking Jordan Cruz off his feet. You know, usually we would say in this type of matchup, Jordan Cruz with the size and power advantage, that puts Masha Slamovich fighting at some sort of uphill battle, but I really don't think that's the case here. Masha Slamovich has proven time and time again, it doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter how big you are, how strong you are, she will always match your toughness. Sometimes you're just too big. Cruz takes her off her feet. Leapfrog caught in midair and drilled into the corner by Jordan Cruz. Repeated shots to the gut, one to the face takes her down. Jordan Cruz here, as I mentioned previously, challenging Jordan Oliver for the JCW World title. Coming so close to victory on that occasion, does not want to fall in his efforts twice. Masha Slamovich making that look like a very strong possibility here. Cruz sent outside the ring. Masha looking to fly. Caught again in the waiting arms of Jordan Cruz. This is not good for Slamovich.
Oh my, her back is broken. First spinal.
On the ring apron, MLJ. That was an ugly, ugly landing courtesy of Jordan Cruz.
That's the kind of impact that'll retire somebody from this sport.
Jordan
Take another
Cruz
look.
doesn't care.
Look at this. Look at the impact. We
Cover,
got
cover.
slowed down here. Look at this. Watch the impact.
Oh my God. You can nearly see the spine of Masha Slamovich bend there in slow motion.
She also bounced off the apron. and hit it again. You see that? How she cascaded her body.
Now, Jordan Cruz mercilessly but wisely staying on top of that back. Repeated clubbing blows to the spine, has clearly found a target here.
Now, what would happen here? Jordan Cruz is able to defeat Masha Slamovich here. Then I guess it would become Jordan Cruz versus Super Crazy for that JCW World title tomorrow in the UCC, would it not?
I do have confirmation from GCW management that Masha Slamovich versus Super Crazy will go on as planned, albeit in a non-title match. However, it's assuming Masha's 100%.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Jordan Cruz wins and I'm Super Crazy, I'm going to be mad as hell.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, right?
Jordan Cruz wrenching at the neck of Slamovich here.
Like if I'm Super Crazy, I'm rooting for Jordan Cruz just so much.
Right. to beat Masha Slamovich within an inch of her life, but still have Masha pick up that unlikely victory. Looking more unlikely by the moment here, Emil, off that body slam.
Yeah, Jordan Cruz really going to work on that back.
Look at Jordan Cruz. Look at the body language, strutting around the ring. I've called more Jordan Cruz matches than perhaps anyone else here in Southern California. I'm not sure I have ever seen him exude this type of confidence.
It's a different kind of confidence than he typically has.
Cruz coming off a nasty fracture of his fibula.
This would be a good way to make that comeback.
Shoulders down here.
No.
Sent careening into that middle turnbuckle. Kick from Slamovich.
Now Slamovich off the bottom rope. Shocks the world like Charlie Mercury.
Missile drop kick there, and Jordan Cruz got those donut eyes all glazed over.
That was a deep cut reference for my mid-2000s PWG watchers.
Hey, I stole the donut eyes thing from SmackDown vs. Raw 2011.
Video games, huh?
Yeah, you know.
All right.
Masha Slamovich with successful defenses of that JCW World title over the likes of Eric Cannon, Dulce Tormenta, Cole Radrick, Starboy Charlie, Jimmy Lloyd, Megan Bain, Man Like Doris, Kerry Morton, Griffin McCoy.
It probably goes 50 names deep.
It's probably shorter to name the men and women that Masha Slamovich has not defeated for that JCW World title. We're going to add Jordan Cruz to that list here. Only a 2.
And honestly, that's just because Masha Slamovich hasn't wrestled him yet. If she did wrestle him, she would have beat him. You know what I mean? Like, she's been a machine, knocking down everybody in the path.
I got to point this out. Clutching at that back, still feeling the effect of that power bomb to the apron on the outside.
Oh, of course. And then every subsequent maneuver after that, the impact is worse and worse and worse.
Thinking package pile driver, thinking that white knight driver, as she calls it. But that back two neutralized. Sunset flip attempted, but Jordan Cruz just too big. Masha instead opts for a kick to the lower back.
Oh, that one caught Masha right in the face.
Big knee strike, the ace in the hole for Cruz. Again thinking power bomb, but this time Slamovich lands on her feet.
Masha's so tough. She's able to land on her feet after that.
Sleeper hold here, begged off by Cruz. Thinking Shining Wizard. Cruz saw it coming here, Emil.
Oh, he's got the leg inside, rolls through. Gut wrench. What's he going to do here?
Onto the injured back. Powerbomb, sits out with it. Still, Slamovich survives. And Cruz isn't just shocked, Emil. Cruz is pissed.
Yeah. The eyes tell the story right there.
Cruz has got to be very, very careful. Again, one of the biggest matches of his career here. Cannot let the moment overtake him.
Don't worry about the people. Worry about Masha Slamovich. Worry about winning the championship. Don't worry about the fans chanting.
Bringing Masha back up to a vertical pace, thinking no more sorrow. That brain buster onto the knee. Jordan Cruz hits this. That's a game ender for him. This is over.
Oh, double-handed back chop. Those suck.
Especially with an injured back like Masha Slamovich very much has. Small package, look at a stick.
Got him hooked, no.
Shoulders reversed. Scarlett's getting dizzy here. Back and forth we go.
I'm getting dizzy.
Caught by Cruz. Whoa! Caught by Slam. Cover. And a kick out.
That was the last second kick out there from Jordan Cruz. That might have been the last little bit left in this tank.
You see Masha Slamovich.
She's got to go for that white knight.
Yeah, but how difficult is that to do against a man of Jordan Cruz's size with an already neutralized lower back?
I don't know. But Masha's going to have to do it if she wants to win.
I mean, you're right. It's the only way.
Yeah, exactly. They both pulled some big moves out of their arsenal, I think. But you drop somebody on their head like that, it's going to be over.
This is not what you want to do if you're Masha Slamovich. You do not want to get in a strike exchange with Jordan Cruz.
But you know what? If somebody does want to do it, that somebody is Masha Slamovich.
Absolutely right. A hell of a striker in her own right.
Well, for better or for worse, she won't let herself not stand up to the challenge.
Here's the other thing we got to point out. TNA Knockouts champion splitting her time between NXT and TNA on national television. One of the busiest schedules in wrestling. Jordan Cruz, a busy man himself, but nowhere near close to that.
God, look at these blows.
Down goes Slamovich. The schedule perhaps finally catching up to her. Big boot!
Big strikes all over the place here.
Cruz ducks. Cruz catches her in the electric chair.
Whoa.
Shoulders down.
Through.
Double stop to the chest.
And now holds him down.
No, still it's not enough.
I'll tell you, that was a great strategy. Roll the man up, surprise him with a double stomp, and go right back into the pin. It didn't work the way she wanted it to, but it was a great strategy.
Big jumping knee there from Jordan Cruz sends Slamovich outside the ring.
And she's not safe out there. Jordan Cruz getting a move on here.
Tope con hilo into our security detail. Not sure if our cameras caught that, MLJ, but Masha pushing the security into Jordan Cruz. And now sending her own body careening into the challenger.
Nobody is safe in a Masha Slamovich match. If she comes over here, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, bye-bye.
I'm pushing you in front of me, and
I'm sure
out.
you would. You did that with Dr. Redacted at the
Yes.
UCC. Big knee strike from Slamovich. Cover, but Cruz kicks out, barely a cover.
That was almost an accidental win there by Masha
Genuinely,
Slamovich.
I don't think Masha Slamovich knew that she had the cover.
No.
The leg just landing that way off the knee strike.
Almost got lucky, and Jordan Cruz is lucky himself that he was conscious enough to hear the count there from Scarlett Donovan.
Look at this, Tope con hilo. Slamovich, we didn't see it, pushing the security detail in the path of Cruz, then rolling inside the ring, landing one of her own, and now sleeper hold applied.
Looking for it. She doesn't have it all the way in, though.
Same move she used to win the GCW World Championship.
Same move she won the GCW World title from. Oh, my goodness.
Jordan Cruz backing her into that corner, dropping his body weight on top of her. Finally escapes, or does he?
Rolled back, trying to pin her.
Masha shoulders down on her own sleeper hold. You got to be careful if you're Masha.
Exactly. White Knight, no. Too strong is Jordan Cruz.
White Knight once
quick.
again. Pile driver. Right on the neck. Cover. She got him.
The winner of the match, and still JCW World Champion, Masha Slamovich.